If you close this video right now, nothing in your life changes. Same routine, same excuses, same "I'll start Monday" energy. So give me 4 minutes. That's it. Let me ask you something honest. When your alarm goes off in the morning, what do you actually do? You hit snooze. We all do. But here's the thing. If tomorrow morning you had a flight to catch or a job interview you actually cared about, you'd be up before the alarm even finished. No struggle. No motivation needed. Why? Because the reason was strong enough. And that's literally the first thing that separates average people from extraordinary ones. They have a reason so strong, so personal, so deep that obstacles don't stop them, they just slow them down. Elon Musk didn't build Tesla and SpaceX because he got lucky. He did it because his why was insane. He genuinely believes humanity needs to become a multi-planetary species to survive. Sounds crazy, right? But that belief kept him going when both his companies were almost bankrupt at the same time. So let me ask you, what do you actually want? Not what your parents want, not what looks good on Instagram. What do you want? Find that. Write it down, because that's your fuel. Now here's the part nobody talks about, and this one's gonna sting a little. The school system, as much as we respect it, was not designed to make you extraordinary. It was designed to make you functional. Memorize this, pass that, get a degree, find a job, repeat. And look, education matters, but self-education is where the real magic happens. Elon Musk learned rocket science by reading books and asking engineers questions. He didn't have an aerospace degree, he just refused to stop learning on his own. And the beautiful thing about self-education in 2025 is, it's basically free. YouTube, podcasts, audiobooks, online courses. The same phone you're using to scroll right now has access to more knowledge than any university library. Pick one skill, one subject, give it 6 months of real focus. I promise you, 6 months from now, you won't recognize yourself. And speaking of learning, let's talk about books for a second. Because I know you're probably thinking, yeah, I've heard this before. But hear me out. When you read a book, you're literally downloading 20, 30, sometimes 40 years of someone's experience, failures, and lessons in a few days. A 22-year-old who has read 20 serious books thinks like a 50-year-old veteran. That's not an exaggeration. That's neuroscience. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Start with just 20 minutes a day. Before Netflix, before Instagram, just 20 minutes. Now let's talk about work, because just work hard is honestly incomplete advice. A rickshaw driver works hard, a construction worker works hard. Hard work without direction is just exhaustion. What you need is smart work, clear goals, real deadlines, a focused plan. Research actually shows that a well-structured 90-day sprint can achieve what most people take 10 years to do. 10 years versus 90 days. The only difference is clarity and urgency. Write down one goal right now. 90 days, specific. And every single day, ask yourself, am I on track? And okay, I saved the best one for last because this is Elon's actual superpower, and honestly, it can change the way you think forever. It's called first principle thinking. Most people think inside the box. This is how it's always been done, so this is how it must be done. Elon thinks differently. He asks, what is fundamentally true here? Let me verify it myself from scratch. When he wanted to build electric cars, everyone said batteries are too expensive, it'll never work. Elon asked, why exactly are batteries expensive? What are they actually made of? What's the real cost of those raw materials? Turns out, the raw materials were actually cheap. It was just the manufacturing process that was inefficient. So, he built his own. Today, Tesla is the most valuable car company on the planet. That's what happens when you stop accepting impossible at face value. Whatever someone has told you can't be done, ask why. For real. Because most of the time, you'll find out it wasn't actually impossible, nobody just thought hard enough about it. So, here's where we land. Find your why, educate yourself beyond the classroom, read more, work with a plan, and think from first principles. You don't have to do all of this tomorrow. Just pick one, right now. Drop a comment and tell me, starting today, I'm blank. Just fill in that blank, because people who write it down actually do it. That's not motivation talk, that's psychology. And if this hit different for you, share it with one friend who needs to hear it, because being average was never your destiny. It was just a habit. And habits, they can always be changed.